In this tutorial, I'm going to share with you how to take part in a Twitter chat. Now, the first thing that I would do is to Google educational Twitter chats for the complete list. I will say that there are definitely inactive chats on the list. So as you're looking through and you find a chat that interests you, you can click on that chat, find out the hashtag for that chat, and then I would go to Twitter and search for that hashtag to determine if it looks like it's still an active chat that occurs or not. So for this particular one, SS Chat, that's one that I already follow anyway, so I know that it's active, but I just wanted to demonstrate um, how to find like the chat moderator for that, or how to find out what they'll be discussing this week. So I'm typing in the hashtag, and then I'm just pressing the enter return button. And this person is one of the co-leaders. So the first thing that I do is determine if I can find the leader or one of the co-leaders of the chat, and then I'm going to go to their profile page. And then I'm just going to look for a post about the upcoming chat. Here we go. So it looks like this chat is going to be moderated by Mary Owen Holmes and these other people. So any of these people will probably be posting the questions for the chat, and it looks like it's regularly scheduled, and you see a little bit about the topic here. What I would do is probably take the first person's Twitter handle and use that in my TweetDeck. So this is Dan Krutka, I'll remember that. And now I'm going to go over to TweetDeck. What you can do is you can go to Google and type in TweetDeck, and if you're logged into Twitter, it'll automatically bring you to this page. Now I've already cleared out my deck. When it brings your deck up, you may already have existing columns. But for mine, I've got an empty deck right now. If you bring the page up and you see this on the side, just click the two little arrows to expand. It just makes it easier to see. So first let's search for the hashtag SSChat, and I'm pressing the return button, and now I have a column that will feature all of the posts with that hashtag in it. And then I also want to add a column for notifications so that anytime someone responds to my post or likes one of my posts, I'll see it here in my notifications column. Now, since I found out one of the moderators, I'm going to add their user columns. I'm going to go to user. I'm going to type in @Dan Krutka. I'm pressing enter return. It's this one right here. I click on that, and then I click add column. You do not have to add one of the chat moderators here because you're going to see their questions show up in this column anyway. However, if it's a very popular chat, it's going to be really confusing for you when other people's posts start coming in to try to scroll through and find the one post where the question is asked. So if you can find out one of the chat moderators and add a column for them, that way you'll be able to see the questions and they won't be, scrolling around crazily as people are posting. All right, so now I would be ready to participate in the chat. And what I would do to add an answer to a question is when I see that person's question come up over here, I would click on new tweet. Usually questions are ordered like Q1, Q2, Q3, and so on. So I would begin with A1, A2, A3, and so on. I would answer the question, and then I would also include the hashtag. And then when I'm ready, I would click tweet. If you are responding to someone else's post, for example, if this was an answer that someone else had given and I wanted to respond directly to their post, I would click the speech bubble icon right there. I would type in my response to their post. It's always a good idea to include that hashtag in there for the chat, and then you would click tweet. So just that person would see how you're adding to their conversation. All right, so this tutorial was showing you how to find the list of educational Twitter chats and just a brief introduction to TweetDeck. Hope this was useful.